going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. Today I got a dope sneaker for you guys to take a look at. Now this sneaker dropped a little bit early over in Europe, so we were able to grab a pair through BSTN overseas, but it looks like it's getting ready to drop finally here in the United States a little bit later on this week. Without further ado, let's take a look. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Jordan 5 Top 3. First thing I want to say about this sneaker, I really love you guys because this sneaker has a plastic smell that is so overwhelming. It like is filling up the entire room here with this smell. I don't know why these sneakers smell this heavy like plastic, but normally I like smell the sneakers up close. I can't even do that because the smell is so overpowering with plastic. It's kind of offsetting, but anyway, let's take a deeper look. Now the Air Jordan 5 Top 3, of course, true to its name, takes the what the format and blends it into the Air Jordan 5, a classic silhouette. Why wouldn't you want to roll the dice one more time with the what the colorway when we've already seen it on a bunch of different sneakers, including Jordans like the what the Jordan 4. So I definitely understand the desire to make a sneaker like this, but I have my thoughts about it. Let's take a little deeper look about it, and then I'm gonna let you guys know my personal feelings. All right, now starting with the upper, it's a classic Air Jordan 5 silhouette. Nothing different about the silhouette in and of itself, really just the colorway, and the materials are lacking a little bit. Starting in the quarter panels, here's what I do like. I do like the mesh netting. I always love that about the Air Jordan 5s, and this time they got the mesh netting right. Once again, they didn't really compromise on the material that they use. It's the same kind of plastic, and you know, I don't have any complaints about it. What I do have a complaint about, unfortunately, is the nubuck kind of material that you got here. I'm pretty sure it is nubuck. It's smooth like nubuck. It is what it is, but I don't know, guys. To me, it just feels a little bit cheap for the price. I mean, again, this sneaker is 200 plus, and I just feel like for a sneaker like this, they should have stepped it up a little bit more as far as quality and material. But nevertheless, mainly have the black upper on the sneaker here, of course, made to look like the black metallic Jordan 5. Now, before we get any deeper into the sneaker, as if you can't already tell, this sneaker takes style inspirations from the white grape, from the black metallic, and from the fire red Air Jordan 5. Three really iconic colorways in the sneaker here, and personally, I'm a huge fan of all three colorways. Three iconic sneakers all on their own. I'm a big fan of them, but that's where it takes style from. Now diving back into the shoe. Now, one really nice detail that I appreciate about these that we did not get on the fire red 5 reincarnation is the 23 on the lateral side of the heel. I don't know how it is that we got that on the top 3, but we didn't get that detail on the actual fire red. Kind of weird, but at least we have it here. Taking a top down look at the shoe here, all black, of course, laces are standard laces, nothing different there. You have the little pump here, the little lace lock, whatever it is that you want to call this here, and I am pretty sure that this is where that heavy plastic smell is coming from. Nike, I don't know what you're using to manufacture these, but don't ever do it again because these smell atrocious. Now, I do like the little black pump here inside of the plastic lace lock. That's a really safe touch. It's a really safe choice. I'm not mad at that at all. Kind of wish it was a different color. Maybe could have gone with red on this one, but it is what it is. They went with black. On the tongue of the sneaker here, you have the white grape tongue here. You have that purple with that turquoise kind of Jumpman on the front stitched in there and turquoise on the back of the tongue. Now, speaking of the back of the tongue, on the tag of the back of the tongue where you would normally see Air Jordan upside down, this time you see metallic, fire red, and grape on the back of the tongue in their respective colors. That's actually a really nice touch on these. I do like the fact that, you know, it gives you a little bit of what it is that these sneakers represent, just in case you're new here and you don't really know for sure. Moving back around to the midsole on the sneaker here, it looks like we got a mix of the black metallic and the fire red accents here. You have that red kind of going throughout the bottom of the midsole here, and you have the metallic teeth, the silver metallic teeth here on the lateral side. I like the incorporation of the different colorways for the outsole. You have that turquoise kind of emerald green Jumpman like the white grapes on the front of the foot here. You have kind of that fire red 5 in the midfoot here with that old school Nike symbol in red here against that really nice translucent background. Really nice job on the outsole. I like that. And then you also have the OG Nike Air on the back of the sneaker. They gave us Nike Air. I'm not mad at that. We appreciate that. We always love when we get a Nike Air on the back of the sneaker stitched in there. Not really gonna bother taking the insoles out of these because with 5s, it's a lot. And honestly, it's just a plain black insole with that same Nike Air logo on the heel of the insole. That's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the Air Jordan 5 Top 3 as a whole. Now, what do I personally think about the sneaker? Here we go. Personally, I think that this sneaker was almost there with what it could have been, but honestly, it was a swing and a miss from Jordan Brand overall. Now, I say that with a little bit of a caveat because I like the shoe. I think that it's nice. I like the way that it looks. I really like the way that they use black as the primary color for the sneaker. However, for a sneaker that tells a story the way that it's telling, I don't know. I feel like lately Jordan Brand has really been relying so heavily on the story and the historical significance of a sneaker that they've been lacking on things like packaging, quality, materials, but still putting premium prices against a lot of these sneakers. And I think people are just kind of tired of it at this point. I mean, honestly, for a sneaker like this that was paying homage to such classic colorways, I feel like they could have stepped up the materials a little bit more. I felt like they could have done something a little bolder with the sneaker, honestly, maybe even doing sort of a mismatch type of thing with the shoes here. Both of these sneakers, the left and right shoe, is the exact same shoe with the different colors on the exact same places. We don't even get an extra set of laces with these sneakers and you paid $200+ for them. We can't even get some white grape laces here, some red laces here, maybe a little something, Jordan Brand, something? No, nothing. Got it. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more of a campaign behind the sneaker. I'm sure that we may see a little bit of homage, some clips or something like that. Maybe some blogs or something have old school pictures of the OG versions of these different sneakers here, the grape and the metallic and the reds. But from Jordan Brand and from Nike, it just feels like they just kind of threw them at us. Like, here you go. Here's something for you guys to buy up. Go spend your money on these. And here we go one more time with another sneaker where they could have just given us the OG version of any of these three, and we would have been very happy with it. Remember, we don't even have a white grape yet because the last time we got a white grape, to my knowledge, was the Fresh Princes, and a lot of people were moaning and complaining about the fact that they didn't even come with laces. So Jordan Brand could have easily just re-released a white grape, a black metallic, or even a fire red that had the OG 23 on the side, and we probably would have been pretty happy with it. But to mesh all of these sneakers together and to do it in kind of a cheap way, honestly, I think just kind of waters down the significance of the sneakers. And, you know, again, when Nike and Jordan Brand want to do these sneakers that represent iconic colorways, but start remixing them all the time, to me, you kind of start to dilute the brand just a little bit because these sneakers are all about iconic moments in Michael Jordan's career. It feels like because of all these new remix colorways of all these different sneakers, now they're trying to start a new beginning and they're trying to start a new narrative that almost takes away from the legacy that Michael Jordan had when he was wearing these sneakers on the court. Michael Jordan didn't ever wear no top threes on the court, but he did wear those black metallics. He did wear those different kind of sneakers, the fire reds, things of that nature. So it would have been a lot nicer for us to just kind of keep that memory intact. Those colorways are dope enough where y'all don't have to do stuff like this to sell sneakers. We will buy them if you guys are re-releasing iconic colorways. You guys see it all the time. You're releasing iconic colorway, we're gonna buy it. You're gonna sell out of it. So you don't have to keep remixing and doing different things like this for, I don't even know. Maybe it's for the millennials. Maybe it's for the younger sneakerheads to jump on a bandwagon for Jordan Brand. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to ramble too far on and on. But what I will say is that the sneaker really is nice. I give the sneaker like a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. It could have been a lot more. Honestly, I see the sneaker probably going on sale. I say that because I know a lot of you guys have been itching to buy sneakers lately because everybody's been in the house not really spending a lot of money. So they might sell out on Sneakers app. They might sell out on a website here or there. They did sell out pretty quickly overseas, but I attribute that also to the fact that they had not released yet in the United States. So I kind of take that with a grain of salt. We'll see how they perform in the United States. But I mean, all in all, it's not bad. It's just not great. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all that I have to say about these. Now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments and let me know what you think about the Air Jordan 5 top 3. Are these ones that you guys are gonna try to add to your collection, or are these gonna be a hard pass for you? Let me know why or why not down in the comments. Of course, right down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Air Jordan 5 top 3, and until next time, I'm out.